All right, well, this is exciting. I've got a lot going on recently. Apologize if the lighting's bad. It's late, um, but got to get this in. Um, I'm in my last week of school, so there's a lot going on. I graduate next Friday, and because of that, I've got like a dinner with friends each night this week, which I'm actually really excited for. Then I got a lot of stuff to do. I have not started packing my room yet, and I've got what 4.5, 5 days until I leave. So it's all been planned. I know I can get it all done in a week. I don't have all that much stuff. But yeah, there's a lot to do this week. Tomorrow is Monday. I'll be calling first couple engaged leads that I have. And then I don't have the website up yet for my business, but I've got everything else set up. The legal structures are set up. QuickBooks, I've got that up and going, and I've already reached out and I've got multiple suppliers already. And that's something that I would definitely recommend getting done is suppliers because I was getting a little worried about that for a while, but after talking to some people, I figured out the best way to go about it, and now I've got a few suppliers. Honestly, I think the biggest thing with everything going on has been it's been finding the balance because there's a lot I need to get done, and a lot I want to get done. So it's been interesting trying to find this balance of what things like how to really. I guess I'm fine tuning my time management skills, which I'm I'm grateful for that because that's a skill that you need, especially owning and running business. And more so, the bigger it grows, right? I mean, I wake up super early, 3:45. I go to the gym from 4 to 5 a.m. and then I come back. I'll usually shower, shave, all that, read my Bible for a bit, and then from like 6 to 6:30, I'll get ready for the day, like make food. Um, then after 6:30, I probably like right at 6:30, I usually get in my truck, drive to school, go about the school day. Sometimes I'll bring my computer usually. So if I'm got to do something in class, I'll usually just do that during lunch or on a break or something. Then after school, usually come home and try to take like a 20-minute nap because I'm pooped for the day. Take a 20-minute nap and then usually got other stuff going on. This week, it's gonna be packing. I'll be like getting home, pack, dinner, pack, and pretty much that's going to be this whole week, which honestly it's not bad. I like having something to do every day cuz when you get home and you like don't have a set schedule, you're not managing your time properly. You get home and you kind of feel lazy when you're like, "Oh, I should probably be doing this or I should probably take the trash out. I should probably clean the dishes." But if you I use Apple Calendar. That works amazing for me and you can set alerts in it. I use reminders too. I'll be like, as soon as I get home, say it's 4:25 p.m., I'll just boom set a reminder for 4:25 p.m. and pretty much every time right when I get home, boom, look at my phone. Oh, look, it's a reminder for cleaning the dishes, and I'm like, all right, cool, get that done real quick. Boom, 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 and having that like kind of constant little thing of like, oh, time to do this. Okay, got to do this. That kind of keeps me on top of it. So that's helped and worked for me at least. And I think a big thing for time management though is remembering this quote: "He who controls his time controls his outcome." He who controls his time controls his outcome. And that it sounds like almost cliche where it's like, well, obviously, you control your time, you control your outcome. But I think the point it's getting at is our most important, most valuable resource is our time. And how we delegate our time will decide where we end up, who we end up as, and what we've achieved, etc., etc. An important thing I'm learning about time management is, and I've heard so many people say it, planning your day the night before. Apparently, that's also one of the most common things that all millionaires or billionaires have in common is they all plan their day the night before. And at first, I was like, oh, that's pretty easy, right? Just think about, okay, I want to do this, this, and this. Then I started doing it and realizing, man, most of the time I just want to go to sleep at night. Like I don't want to have to pull out a notebook and think. And then I started doing it, and I was like, holy cow! It gives you a weird peace of mind. And on top of that, in the mornings, usually you have this innate fault to go to the easy way out. Your mind wants to give the easy way out rather than what you need to get done. So by creating what you're gonna do throughout the day, like planning your day the night before, kind of gives you an edge on that by making your mind go through the scenario previously, so that when that scenario actually arrives, your mind, in a way, has already been there and can then react in a scenario where you would usually pick an easy way out, like hitting the alarm button and going back to bed. If you've planned the day out, planned what you're gonna do, know that all right, 6 a.m. I'm doing this, 6:05 I'm brushing my teeth, and get as granular as you would like or as broad as you would like, whatever works for you. But by doing that, you're running your mind through this scenario of waking up, of struggling, of not wanting to wake up, of wanting to go back into bed. And by doing that, you're subconsciously already fighting through the struggle of wanting to go back to sleep or whatever it may be. I'm going to continue working on this because I'm not perfect at it, but before I allow myself to sleep, I try to, maybe it's a little notebook. I like legal pads. Oops. I like legal pads. They work great. Just easy to flip through notes and stuff that you got going on. I've also got a sticky notebook right along the side and another notepad. Got a bunch of notepads. Writing down thoughts, ideas, random things to pop into your head. Oh, I got to get this done. I totally forgot about it. Writing those things down has helped me significantly. And in fact, as I go throughout my day, I actually always have a little notebook on me. And that's because I don't know about you guys, but when I'm walking around doing my thing, I just randomly get either really good ideas or remember something I really need to do. And so having a notebook out there, just wherever I'm at, always have a pen and paper on you. Always just do it. I promise you it's worth it. So a tool that's really helped me, I learned this a while ago from a mentor of mine. It's called the Eisenhower Matrix. I don't have a graphic, so you get my beautiful drawing. So the Eisenhower Matrix. There is urgent, not urgent, important, not important. So if it's urgent and it's important, do it first with speed. Pretty obvious, I would hope. Not urgent, but it's important. That's where you would want to schedule it. So that's something where it's like, okay, well, for me at least, I like a clean house. So dishes are important. So I'll schedule, okay, make a reminder, do the dishes at this time because I don't want a messy house, right? Say we've got urgent, but it's not important. So say you've got a friend borrowing your car and you need it, but you need it with a full tank of gas to go somewhere. I should probably get a whiteboard. That'd make this a lot easier. You've got not important or not urgent and not important. Just delete it. There's certain things that come up where you just don't need to do it. It's gonna waste your time. Just don't do it. Just get rid of it. If you have something that's not important but it's urgent, delegate it. Sometimes you may have somebody, if you have employees or friends or whatever it may be, you can delegate things responsibly and be polite, obviously, about it, but delegate or batch things out. But remember this Eisenhower Matrix. Another key factor to time management, I know I'm kind of just going on a tangent about this right now, but I cannot stress how important this is. This is something that you start working on and you just keep working on it. You don't really perfect it. That's what I'm learning, at least, is it's a continuously changing, growing. You learn different things. It's different for each person. So find what works for you and do it. Let's get to it. It's going to be a long week, and I will see you next week